All right, everyone, welcome back to another video. Please, if you have not subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. I really appreciate every single subscriber that I get on this channel. It's a finance channel, it's an automotive channel, it's an adventure channel. You know, anything that you like, I'm trying to make some content for it, and yeah, I just hope that, these videos give you something as far as value, and I hope that you do appreciate and take away something from these. So with that being said, again, please do subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers in the next 2 months. I'm at about a little bit over 150 subscribers right now, and I see you. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get right into this video. So, Tesla's earnings come out tomorrow, 4/26, 2021. And we're going to go over basically what are the expected estimates of what the analysts are thinking as far as Tesla's earnings. So if we can see right here, this is on barchart.com. Tesla has analyst price targets, a high of about 1,200, a mean or average of about 638, and a low of 125. Right now it's trading at 729, so clearly it's above, the low and the mean estimate. The 52-week high, it did hit as high as 900, and the 52-week low, it hit as low as 136. So let's get right into the history of their earnings, dating back to last year's quarter one. So the quarter that ended in March 2020, which is what they're going to be reporting tomorrow for 2021. What they reported is in their last quarter, back in December, was 24 cents a share in earnings per share. The estimate was 63 cents, and obviously that came in much lower. Like, Tesla did not do very well. Look at that. The difference is 39 cents of what the estimate was versus what was actually reported, and that was a almost 62% decline in the earnings per share from what was originally thought of. And yet we can see that most of the time, from the previous 3 quarters, it was up about triple digits most of the time. So, Tesla back in September of 2020 reported 27 cents. Analysts thought it was 22 cents. Back in June 2020, Tesla reported 10 cents, and there was expected to be a negative, as well as the quarter that was in March of last year they actually reported 2 cents when, again, they were expected to be negative. So they've had triple digit surprise most of the quarters. So it's a big surprise here, like what happened in the last quarter, and it's not what you want to see, and it should be an anomaly. And as we can see over here, the last 4 quarters reported is in blue, black is the estimate. Look at that. It's mostly, they mostly report above the estimates or right on, but then, the last quarter, they did not do so. So let's look at going ahead and moving ahead. These are the future earnings estimates. So as we can see, again, the current quarter, which is going to be reported tomorrow on April 26th for what had happened from January through March of 2021, the average estimate says it's going to be 44 cents a share. That's what the estimate says. And remember, this is where the surprise comes in as far as what the analysts thought versus what Tesla actually reported. If we look at the average estimate of 44 cents a share, year over year, or YOY, last year in the same quarter, Tesla had estimates of negative 31 cents earnings per share, and they actually reported a positive of 2 cents. This is a 42-cent difference from, if we're going off of actual versus estimate in the current year, in the current quarter. That's a monster. That is such a huge percentage increase year over year. Literally down here, you can actually see it, the growth rate year over year, 2,100%, going from an estimate of 44 cents to an actual, going from an actual of 2 cents in the last year to an estimate of 44 cents. That is insane. So let's see if Tesla can beat that. And it sounds like they've been keeping on top of their order flow. So they've been, fulfilling orders for cars, and they've been doing it quick, and they're getting the handle on that, and that's good. They're actually meeting their targets. So let's see what happens there. But then we also see, let's move ahead even more. In the next quarter that we're going to see, probably reporting in July for what ends in June, it's going to be even more. It's going to be even more than it was in this quarter that we're expecting to see. And, we can see the highs, we can see the lows versus where it was last year. And, I mean, it's just going to be a monster year for Tesla. Tesla in the prior year, for all of 2020, had 64 cents in earnings per share in total. And this year, they're expected to do $2.88. So again, last year earnings per share for the entire year of 2020 was 64 cents. In 2021, they're expected to do $2.18. That's a 350% increase. This right here, the growth rate estimate, is what you really want to keep track of. This is the last thing I'm going to talk about because clearly it's the biggest numbers, and it's where does this go from here? Where does Tesla go from here? So let's see, because again, even from 2021, total fiscal year expectations, estimates versus 2022, that is, again, nearly double. So that's crazy. It's not nearly double. It's up almost 70%, not 100%. But you understand what I'm saying. It's gonna continue to grow. Tesla's still growing like crazy. Do not sleep on Tesla. Do not, buy into the news of, self-driving cars that just explode and whatever. Like, yes, lithium batteries are expected to do that. That's just what happens when lithium catches fire. This is going to happen with Ford, GM, all the other car makers when these types of things happen in accidents. But generally, Teslas are pretty safe. So with that being said, let me know if you are going to buy Tesla or if you already own Tesla based on these earnings. And what do you think about Tesla's future? Let me know below. Thanks.